caught me on a bad day.
Boy, you just flesh and bones, you can't do nothing to me. I'm basically this universe's the thing. Alright, you can jump and let the cinders out follows. What, that's all you got, boy? Wonder what don't you don't get? I made out of cinder blocks.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
How, in the name of all that's holy, did you do that?
Fuck you, that's how.
So Robin, of course, is perceived as the ultimate hero in the Teen Titan universe. Not Teen Titans Go, I mean Teen Titans. OG, 03 Teen Titans. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm about to call y'all old heads because I ain't old. I ain't finna call myself no old head. This show is so goated. It had a TV movie, Trouble in Tokyo. We all love Trouble in Tokyo. We've been seeing the memes, the videos about this man Robin beating the living shit out of Psychotech. And after this was brought to my attention, I came to realize that this man is a crash out, but not just any type of crash out, a heroic crash out. And it absolutely makes sense on why he is a heroic crash out. Think about it. First of all, let me just go ahead and break down the term to you, because a heroic crash out should be seen as a hero whose ambition and perfectionism lead them to self-destructive behavior. Think about that. Who else represent that term perfectly in the DC universe? Who else? I'm gonna give you some seconds. It's Batman. The man that trained Robin. And let me say this as well. Let me tell you this as well. This is not one of those, this is not Tim Drake. This is not like Jason Todd. This is Dick Grayson Robin. This is the first Robin. This is Batman's favorite Robin. This is his guy, bro. This is the man that changed his mindset as being Batman, to be real with you. And of course, Batman taught his guy everything he knows on how to be a hero. He even put Dick Grayson in this role as Robin so he can go ahead and find justice for his parents. You gotta respect that, because if he didn't, he would have found a way. He was a gymnast. He was one of the flying Graysons, bro. That was the reason why his parents got smoked. That's a different topic for a different day. But going back to all the traits this man Batman taught Robin, like leadership, obsession, the cost of heroism, and then there's one other thing Batman taught Robin. It was completely incidental. They were going on missions. There was nothing he can do about that. He put that boy in this life. It was just bound to happen. He taught this man firsthand how to crash out on their opponents. They're victims. And I bet you're thinking, why are you blaming Batman for this situation? Nah, I'm not blaming Batman here. I'm just showing the finished product, because he obviously did leave Batman to go up on his own to go ahead and become the leader of the Teen Titans. And we all know this. This man as the leader of the Teen Titans is the best leader they ever had. I don't care what nobody tell me. Fuck Starfire. This man is the guy. Just off this show alone, I do not care what HBO put out talking about Titans. That does not count, because that Dick Grayson in that show is very strange. He's weird.
Fuck that. Stop it. Get some help.
Teen Titans Dick Grayson seems more of a leader in my eyes, because there is too many times he displayed leadership to the degree of where he would have killed somebody for one of his teammates. He will even beat up his teammates just to save themselves. Because remember this one time where he was Slade's apprentice? Yes. And he had to go ahead and do these missions that Slade gave to him. And let me just talk about Slade here for a little bit. He's another menace on this show, but let me just talk about Slade the character in comics, because he's a creep. He's kind of a predator, to be real with you, when you really come down to it. Either way you see it, he got hands, and he gave Robin hands so many times in this show. I gotta give him his flowers in the show, but comic wise, Nah, bro. Nah. But it was a situation where Slade injected all the Titans with this virus, and where he controls a button, and once he pressed that button, they just can't control themselves. They are in pain, chronic pain, and the only way that they can go ahead and just stop it if he just let go of the button. And the only way Robin can save them if he beats their ass. And when I mean he proceeds to beat their ass, oh my god. And in this scene alone shows the Batman training at work, because he understood how to take down all his teammates in the quickest and safest way possible. This is a training session for this man in this situation right now, on how many times he did it here. And when did this happen? Season 1? So later on in the show, he goes out and gets some more training by this old wise master, and he has to do this because he got his ass beat by a kung fu master of some sort. I have no idea what his name is. He is bald. So he loses to that guy, and he has to go out on a journey to go ahead and reclaim his identity in the art of hands, because he lost his way, it seems like, due to the fact that he lost to a quote-unquote nobody, a common criminal. And of course he has to do this because he is seen as the leader of the Teen Titans. He could not show weakness at all, in no regard, in front of these fucking metas. A green meta that can transform into animals, a spawn of Satan, a half machine, half a alien girl that he wants to He knows for a fact he couldn't go out like that, because the Bat wouldn't go out like that. The Bat will always loom over that boy's shoulder. You gotta be real, you gotta be frank, because of course that man Bruce Wayne is his pseudo father. Well, that's just his father, man. That's his first son, and that's his father. You can't be mad at that. You just can't. He picked up on all of his traits. This man, of course, his genius level intellect, his hard work ethic would rub off on his adoptive son in this crime fighting life that they both share. Okay, of course Richard would see Bruce as his savior because his parents died right before his eyes, but you also have to remember as well, he put this boy in a dangerous situation. Batman is a criminal, we all know that, because you could spin all the traits and qualities that Batman showed Dick beforehand and brought on to his life, his new life to be in fact, after he took him in, as a negative thing as well. Because why would you put a child in the life of a crime fighter? I understand why he did it, because he had the ability to go ahead and just take out the guy that took out his parents later down the line, because he was already a prodigy as a kid. I already said that beforehand. But let's think about this money wise. You're Bruce Wayne. You could have set this kid up. I understand he went through the same situation as you. You're rich.
$100,000.
$100,000 to Miss Keene. Do I hear one?
$100,001.
Get him out the country. Let this man live abroad. Do something. But you brought this man to the streets. Who thinks it moves like this with being a billionaire? Yeah, I'm gonna take this kid in. Put him in a weird tight suit.
How many Robins you know wear Speedos and fucking Peter Pan shoes?
Okay, but nevertheless, Batman is the reason why this man is insane. Because once you go back to his obsession in capturing Slade, he would do anything to get that man behind bars. He would use ethical or unethical ways. Bro disguised himself in one of the coldest outfits in the show, and probably in DC. I still don't know who this man is. Once he put on that mask with the red X on it, I was like, yo, who is this guy? And once it was revealed to be Robin, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, as a kid, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, you did this twice, bro. Like, what is the purpose in this? But once you get older, you realize he was catching up. He was trying to pursue Slade. I was like, he's crazy. He's insane. This is some shit that Batman will do. He did it in Young Justice. He was trying to play the lights game in order to beat them, which failed ultimately. And how you see how this Red X thing went out and about. Somebody stole the whole costume and became Red X. X. And to this day, we don't know who the hell it is. People think it's just Jason Todd and shit. And I'm like, that's not that easy. His obsession with Slade is too crazy. Of course he dressed up as Red X and became a villain. Like, that's just bona fide insane, bro. You are a hero. You were trained by one of the main 3 heroes who started the Justice League, bro. And instead, you said, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do to get this man in cuffs. I mean, I respect it, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, bro, you have this man questioning your morality here. Like, come on, like, you were not raised, you were not built off that type of timing. I understand Slade got under Robin's skin here, but he should have looked outside of the situation at this point. Like, he should have came to the conclusion that this man is 2025 DJ Academics. But then that begs the question, why is Slade the only villain that gets under Robin's skin like this? Like, why is that? Let's go to Haunted. And I have to say, Haunted is probably the most iconic episode of the whole series of Teen Titans. But what do you think? You think Haunted is top 5, top 3 in episodes of Teen Titans? Put that in the comments. Nevertheless, this episode showed us that Robin he's a crasher.
His name was Shit Sherlock. First name, no.
But this is a justifiable crash out. You can compare this crash out to the one in Trouble in Tokyo. Psychotech started to go on their property, their territory, to start a beef with them. And Robin was on site, right?
Bro, please, bro. Why are you doing? Here it comes!
He's already dead.
Yo! Yo, holy shit, he dead!
They went to Tokyo to find that man. Of course it would have been on site. You can't blame him on that. But with Slade, he been torturing him for at least like 3 seasons at this point. Bro, he even died. And he didn't even believe him that he died. That's how much he been messing with this man. His teammates were looking at him crazy, bro. Like, they were like, he's losing it. He's schizophrenic. This is out of character for him. What's going on? He's actively losing his mind. And this is what the viewers are thinking at home as well, just like the other Titans. What is going on with the quote-unquote leader of this team? Because bro was literally fighting himself here. Like, look at that. He just got uppercutted by air. And look at the aftermath of this imaginary fight. It looked like he got jumped. How is he scarred like this? Like, this really doesn't make any sense. It was so bad that he threatened his teammates, his partners, to get up out the way or help him bring down Slade. And guess what? Starfire shot that man, bro. She had to. Her man was losing his mind. What would your girl do in this point? If she don't bring you down like this, that ain't your girl.
She belongs to the streets.
But nevertheless, of course this got resolved because Slade did die. He did die during Terra's last stand. He got killed. He got put on the shirt by falling in a pit of lava. We know he comes back. Hey man, if you don't know this, that's on you. This show came out in like 03, like it's 2025. That's literally on you. HBO Max deleted all the Cartoon Network shows, so you gotta find that. That's on you as well. It's on Prime Video. There you go. But yeah, the hallucinations was of course caused by some nerve agent that was on Slade's mask. It looked like some dust and Robin blew on it, so of course it just affected him because he was holding it. But it was later revealed that, hey, Slade is still alive. Somebody activated a nerve agent somehow, some way. Who else would know about it but the man who was behind the mask? But at the end of the day, this is the true reason why this man is a crash out. And at the end of it all, blame Bruce Wayne.